Started? Yep. Oh, it's not sitting down yet, but I'm impatient. Let's go! I'm going to fucking kill this stupid motherfucking
Ash deck.
This stupid little so I don't care that's the first minute. I want to insult them as much as I can. This is the best day of my life.
I'm just gonna have to edit all of that out.
This is all getting censored. All of it's in the episode. You don't get to take this out. I get to insult this stupid little
Maybe I'll put it at the end. I'll put it after a minute. I'll go, and now a brief message from the beginning of the episode.
Next, we're going to add something called Truth Flashback. Aim at the weak spot and hold down triangle button.
Oh yeah.
And memorize that weak spot.
This
Okay, memorized phrase can only be shot as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback to feature as many times as you want. But you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your lower truth bullets. It might be wise to memorize different weak spots and use that to make your case. Interesting.
And now a brief message from the beginning of the episode.
I'm going to fucking kill this stupid motherfucking bitch-ass dick. This stupid little clip whistle. I don't care that's the first minute. I want to insult them as much as I can. This is the best day of my life.
I'm just gonna have to edit all of that out.
This is all getting censored. All of it's in the episode. You don't get to take this out. I get to insult this stupid little bitch motherfucker. So I have to take people's statements and use them against other statements.
Yes.
In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything.
For this turn.
Okay, got it. So I need to look at what people are saying. Okay, that's not gonna fucking help me at all, so thanks.
Yeah.
So I need to
They're trying to get used to this. Excuse me.
I want to hear everything first. By being a bitch. So it's only the weak points I can spam, right?
Excuse me. Yes.
That's a natural reaction for any guy.
No, it's not.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girl's
You
locker
lost. You
room
didn't get it.
first.
Oops.
There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Yeah, because he's saying that she's a girl, but you didn't know who the victim was until.
Byakuya was acting, but he was acting.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's unnatural.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So
Thanks
of
for
course
that.
I would suggest there was
Just
no
gonna
time
take
for
that
what's
back
so
to
strange. I wish you'd
the
taken me
other statements because
When I first played this through, I didn't know that you could carry the truth bullet through to
okay.
the end.
You said Byakuya was acting kind of weird.
What? Ah,
You missed.
fucking.
He was acting.
Oh, I have to pick it up again?
Yeah. Once you shoot it, it's gone. Or if you accidentally switch the bullet.
Okay,
the
okay.
victim was Chihiro.
Give me that back, you stupid little prick. Stop trying to defend yourself. Admit you're a bitch. You think you're so clever, don't
You
you?
said Byakuya was acting
Did I miss
kind of
again?
weird before we found the body.
It's the other way around.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah.
So, you said Byakuya was
Give me that.
acting kinda
Give me
weird
that.
before we
Okay.
found the
My
Because
bad.
he was
I'm
because before we found the body
would've-
contradicts knowing that it's Chihiro.
Yeah.
The victim was Chihiro.
Okay, okay. Shut the fuck up, you little motherfucker. You think you're so goddamn clever. Guess what? You're not. You might be a rich asshole, but I'm got to make you broke. I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
until we actually
Oh, yeah?
discovered
Yeah.
the body.
I'm heating up
We
the oven
couldn't
so I
have
can give
known
you some
who the victim
celebratory
was.
cookies.
So your
Yeah,
claim
yeah,
that you went to the girl's locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
You killed the wrong Bab.
You're like, I am more determined now than ever. What about Sayaka? Fuck Sayaka.
She was gonna betray me. I mean, I love her, and I forget, and like, I know, like, she's a victim of circumstance. We all are. But you're trying to play this game to win. You've been doing it this whole time. You were thinking, I should have known you. I was onto you the moment you, I should have been onto you the moment you're like, we should work together. I should have been like, you little bitch. But no,
You
can.
little sus.
Now,
Sus.
I got all down. So the broken handbook is Chihiro's, and you broke it. You know fatal flaw, and she took Leon's, and she got into the thing. I know exactly what
Very
happened.
interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
No, it's not. I need a new belt.
Oh, that's how all of my belts were for the longest time.
Yeah,
I finally got a new one when I was with Mom.
I'm so distracted. Okay, back to killing this motherfucker.
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
That's perfectly enough. I've established you are a bitch.
Established.
I know exactly what's going on. He doesn't care because he thinks, oh, he's so smart. I am a progeny, but really all you are is a fucking pro dick suck.
Yeah. Yeah. Take that, Byakuya. You're good at sucking dick. Ha!
That came out wrong. I'm a little. Listen,
You're a little excited.
There must be
I
more
might
to
have
it.
jumped the gun there, but I just want to point that gun at him. Yeah. Okay.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Thank you, Kyoko. I
We
need
just
some
talked
backup.
about the differences between
I thought it
Boston
was
and
going to be
past
3-on-1,
genocide
but
incidents.
really it's gonna be 2-on-1. It's still 3-on-1. Really, the person I thought was the killer is actually the person on my side, and I need to prove the real killer is the killer because he's a fucking bitch. Thank God I did not have them vote when I wanted them to vote, otherwise we would have been in danger.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Yeah.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Only you learn to read. Oh, you think you're so smart with your fucking glasses and reading those stupid files, you goddamn desk lamp? Guess what? You're not. You don't got. That light didn't shine bright enough for you to read the simplest of things, you stupid little bitch. If you should. I was able to. I'm a fucking idiot, and I was able to see that they're all stabbings with special little scissors because they all had the same. I didn't really care much about the scissors at the time, but they were definitely all stabbings. They were all the same because they're smart. You might have gotten the font down. Do I have? What the fuck do I?
You may
have
have
to care
copied
for?
and pasted the font.
You might have stolen it from the. Okay, Celeste account, disappearing stain.
Library desk.
It happened in the boys'
The
room.
difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But
Look this way, please.
Chihiro was suspended with. It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
No.
What? It absolutely was.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
Thank you,
I've
Mondo.
never seen
Bro.
that rope before in my life. Obviously,
What?
somebody
Wait,
else
what?
must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I don't know why. I scanned that for a reason.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I don't need it because it doesn't contradict the.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Ah, there it is.
When I want to kill, I use my very
Okay,
own
so I know
special
what it is
scissors.
now.
And I use those same
My
scissors
bad.
You had it selected, and I was like,
But
I-
not.
Chihiro
What?
was
I didn't think.
suspended with.
I got so confused.
It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
Probably shouldn't have said that because it led you to. But whatever.
There must be something
Yeah.
very
That's
fishy
fine.
indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
Okay, so triangle shoot.
I've
R1
never
is slow
seen
down.
that
Right?
rope before in
Yeah.
my life.
I'm trying to remember the controls. There's a lot of buttons.
There are a lot of buttons.
It's so.
This
it's,
is the one game where like I've learned how to use the
Actually,
buttons.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Yeah, you simple bitch. You think that you should have gotten actual rope. There's plenty of rope around this place. You should have gone to the fucking warehouse, but you're such a goddamn
Because
simpleton.
you see, that rope,
You
or
think
should I
you're
say-
so smart.
that extension cord,
Yeah, I'm smarter than you.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time?
Now I know why you were trying to keep us out of the archive. You didn't want us to see
Went
shit
missing after the murder.
because you took it.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Oh, you still think you're so smug? Oh, I see that little tear
That's
in your
really
facade.
what you think. Then your conclusion is something like this.
You're a
I
fucking
killed
bitch. You're a
Chihiro
fucking
in the
bitch.
girls' locker room.
Nope.
Then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
Stop it. Stop right there.
I
You're stupid.
intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. But little does he know, he fucking sucks.
Little does he know, he fucking sucks. I just like to imagine Makoto thinking this, because he's such a pure being that has like no hatred for anyone ever. And he's just like, you fucking son of a bitch, I fucking know you fucking piece of shit.
You thought you could,
fucker.
thought you got me on leading by a thread, but little did you know that thread was an extension cord and I used it against you. It's gonna be a fucking noose.
If you think that's what happened.
It's so funny to think of Makoto saying this
So
shit.
that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Obviously.
Agree with not disagreeing.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing. I love her so much.
He'd be totally willing to do
I
something
want to
like this
take
to
her,
win.
give her a giant hug, and just marry her.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a
Oh,
second?
listen, she's only interested in boy on boy action, which, that said...
Well, that means that she won't kill me.
Yeah, but that said,
Doesn't mean she won't fuck me.
I'm straight now. I just want to say that.
I think we need to talk about this a little more.
I love her so much.
Me too. We've already decided who did it.
Yeah,
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
the fact that it's clear...
Right. And what, pray tell, is still bothering you?
The fact that
I
having the
killed her
boys
in the
room...
girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like
But
it was
you
the work of a homicidal
until you
psychopath.
had Chihiro's thing,
What
then you
about
broke
all
it
that
so
bothers
that
you?
it couldn't turn on. You think you're smart, I am smarter. You're a bitch. Something's not right. There's something that concerns me. Seeing the crime, duh. He can't enter there.
You
Because
say
he's a
you
boy.
killed Chihiro in
He's
the
got a
girls'
dick.
locker room,
Because he is a
right?
dick.
He's got a dick because he
You-
is a dick.
you
Does
un-
that make you a dick?
Yeah, I mean, but not in this scenario. Not as much as him. I am so upset I made you temporary. You were temporary, but I regret that decision. You would...
Oh yeah, you made him a temporary.
Yeah,
You made him a temporary bro.
that was... I knew I should never have trusted you. That's what I get for making you a temporary. You thought you were so broy with
You
me.
thought you were so broy.
You thought that you could use the power of bro against me. But guess
power
what?
of bro.
But guess what? I only got 2 bros. These the broiest of bros, and they are my bros, and you can't get in my broness. 'Cause
But are you
the
sure
power
about
of
that?
bro is against you.
Isn't it possible that the
Oh,
murder took place
I'm so
somewhere
happy
else?
we're playing this. Oh my god.
How
Oh, Jesus.
disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
I love that. Even in the world of disappointments, this is a letdown.
Yeah, you would know all about disappointment, wouldn't you? I bet your father fucking
She
hated
was
you.
found dead in the girls'
Came out of the
locker room.
womb and he was
There
like,
is absolutely
"Fuck this piece
no
of shit."
question about that.
Oh, but there
How could
is.
the scene
How
of the
could you
crime
get
have been
in?
anywhere
You are
else?
such a bitch. You don't understand your mistakes.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Oh, yeah, that calm facade's gone. Now you know I know because you're stupid. You know,
Because you're
Awfully
stupid.
specific. Please tell me you have
you
a
made
reason for
such a
saying all
fatal
that.
mistake.
I believe I do.
You just... Yep, that's right, his guard is gone. He's a fucking failure. The story suddenly moved to the crime... the story suddenly moved to the crime scene. Byakuya had been confident up till now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Don't worry, bro, I got this. Just sit back and watch.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Oh, simple. Well, okay, fuck. Is it the carpet or is it the... Is it the carpet or is it the, posters? Is it either or?
It's the posters.
Okay,
I got it!
thank you. I'll
The
just...
proof that she was
Yeah.
killed somewhere else is...
It's
The
because
poster that's hanging in
that one
each
actually
locker room.
says switched, whereas the other one just says boys locker room carpet.
Okay, thank you.
Proof is some posters?
Oh, you seem to be a little bit perturbed by that. Are you?
Perturbed.
The
You're
poster in the
perturbed.
girls' locker
You
room was
didn't think someone would notice such a small detail. Well, guess what I did?
a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
Just everyone, just imagine. Close your eyes and imagine. Chat Noir from Miraculous Ladybug saying big boobed supermodel.
Can we just get Chat Noir, like, his links syncing up to that?
Oh yeah.
I just
Oh,
want
yeah.
that.
Big boobed supermodel.
Okay, moving
Why
on.
would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
This is the ideal female body image.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake.
Okay, you're probably right, but that's besides the point. Thank you for your input, though.
Meanwhile, the boys'
Thank you for your
locker room
input, you
had-
beautiful bean. We love you.
Can the execution just be he gets locked in the room with her?
poster
No.
of the super popular boy band Tornado.
I will read you what Chihiro's would have been.
This is what, yeah. You got discount Backstreet Boys right there.
Again,
Uh,
that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So once the fucking Backstreet Bros
So
are on
you're
your
saying
case,
that maybe the
Backstreet's back and
posters
they're
were
kicking
staged?
your ass. I am gonna get you good.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker room.
The fucking carpet. I figured this out
You
before
know
the
what I'm
case.
talking about, right, Sakura?
I thought it was goddamn fuck.
Same. Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was Toko who took it so she could get into the boys' locker room. But
I
that
thought
didn't
it was
fully make
fucked too.
but that didn't make sense at first. So now I know Chihiro took it, went to the boys' locker room so she could try in secret, but then you fucking followed her in because you're the one who could. Because Toko couldn't follow her in. There was only one of the boys' ones, so if one of them went in, the other couldn't follow.
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Thank you, Sakura.
Protein coffee?
While I
Everyone,
was in the
what the
girls'
fuck is a
locker
protein
room
coffee,
earlier,
dude?
I spilled
I'm
some
upset it
protein
wasn't.
coffee on the
I'm
carpet.
upset Hifumi didn't die, but honestly, I'll still take this as a win. Chihiro,
It's okay. We got a lot of game left. You have plenty of time to will it into existence.
listen, I don't care if he does at this point. This is the best thing. Chihiro, thank you for your sacrifice. I miss you, Bab. But this was a worthy cause.
I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Totally. It's not the same as scrubbed away. It was moved to the boys' locker room. I am ahead of you, but thank you for your input.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away.
That was beautiful.
There was dead silence. I hope that picked up in the mic.
I hope so.
Hero!
What? What did he do?
No, baby.
In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
I thought she said poopy coffee. My brain is on.
Does
My
that
brain
mean
is on
that the
other
carpet
things.
was switched
Okay, I'm
too?
just gonna lead this, but don't worry, I've been leading this whole trial. I got this in the bag.
I've just been leaving it up to you.
I know exactly what happened now, because once I realized that she wasn't the killer, it all clicked into place. It was like the perfect puzzle, all pointing to a middle finger to point at Byakuya.
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible.
There's no...
Don't you think?
I've learned one thing from Ace Attorney. It's that you always think you're the perfect killer. You think you came up with the perfect crime. No matter what, there's always a mistake. There's always a little error that you can never hide. But you left so goddamn many. You were like... You thought you were so fucking perfect. Above all of us, how's it feel that this poor little boy managed to kick your rich scum ass?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the
Okay.
bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire
I'm
room
pressing a
where the
little
murder
bit
took
faster, and
place.
sometimes I'm cutting Makoto off. I'm sorry,
I can
Makoto.
certainly
You get
follow
to
the
speak.
reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
So it could seem like it was the original scene with the crime. So it could seem like they were killed in the girls' room, because only 2 girls could enter there. I am way
Why
ahead
would
of
they
you.
go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
Duh.
Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Ahead of you. She took Leon's e-handbook. A little fucked, but I forgive her.
To get into the
She's
locker
not
room,
wrong here.
You have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device.
Don't worry, Celeste. I got the answers, but thank you.
Should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
No, Celeste, you can talk. You're beautiful. I love your accent.
She had no
But
way to get into the
just
boys'
let me
locker
handle
room
this
to
for a
begin
moment.
with.
You're asking all the right questions, and I do need to
No,
answer
she
these.
did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Oh,
I
really?
highly doubt that.
Celeste not on the same page.
I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Yeah, of course. So I need to take. This is where I'm gonna have to steal something from someone. I don't need the broken e-handbook. I need.
Is it really possible?
Yes.
Could
Here.
Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Shut the fuck up, stupid white
I
man.
got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
No, idiot. Bro, I love you.
Ultimate programmer, after all.
Bro, I love you,
Sure, there
but no.
would've been no problem
Bro,
for her.
bro.
No, I don't think
Brusky.
that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
I can't believe. Yeah, I'm just
I'm
you
talking
figured that
about
out.
Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Is it really possible?
Oh, I have to shoot
Could
the.
Chihiro
I know what
really
the
have gotten
contradiction
into
is
the
here.
boys'
It's
locker
going
room
to screw
somehow?
me, but I know exactly why.
She must
Uh,
have
bro.
hacked her e-hit. She was the ultimate program. I'm sure that would have.
No, I don't think she used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook.
Goodness. Got it.
No, it's wrong.
Hero, shut up. You're too high for this.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Except she did.
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
How do they break? Monica, can you please tell us?
Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
It's no, you're actually on the right page, because someone else knew about it.
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Honestly, I think that's
The
just
few
plausible.
times Sakura
there a
talks in these
regulation
trials is
against
always to
using
just
someone
sass someone,
else's
and I love it.
handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
I imagine that regulation is going to change after this trial.
Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
But here's the thing, the one that's broken, and I'm sure you figured out the thing. You broke hers and put it back in there.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills.
Oh, Monica
and-
was going to get pissed at this.
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts glaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook,
She did use Leon's
Maybe
handbook.
Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
Nope.
It seems like there's no way she could have got
Well,
into the boys'
also the
locker
fact
room.
that, you know,
So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room. Byakuya's the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I
Hold
can
on
do.
a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Bro, calm down. The mind's
There's no
out
way
right
she
there.
could get in the boys'
Bro,
locker room,
shut the
right?
fuck up. The smarties are talking.
Listen, all that hair, you don't got much brains. Just let us handle this.
How are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one
Honestly,
other
we're
way
also
she could
sure
have
it's
gained
Byakuya,
access.
right? Like, that's what counts to me.
They're all there.
What?
But again, you gotta,
Like,
you gotta 100% fill out the story so that you gotta keep going.
What other way is there?
Magic!
I mean, I really want to make him feel insuperior before he dies. But,
Well,
you know,
to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
is this allowed?
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
You're so easy to manipulate.
Well, all right then. I
Monica,
declare an official
fuck's
class
sake.
trial recess.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, he's like, more interesting.
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Is it the broken
Oh,
one?
I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Before I even know what's happening, the class trial will be put on hold. head off with Kyoko in the lead. Where she took us was the locker room? Yeah.
The girls' locker room? We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Missy.
I'd
What
like
did we
you
not
to
say?
examine the victim's body one more time.
Want to check again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully.
I figured
Like
this, but it can't be
using
right,
our-
can it?
No, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Is my initial thought right?
It's not
It
that I'm
can't be.
freaked out or anything.
I thought she stole Leon's. Did she really?
Based on religious grounds.
Did
Very
he
well.
really?
I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
The reason she snuck out wasn't because she didn't want to go in the locker room with Sakura and Hino.
So just leave this to me.
It was because he couldn't go in the room with them. I thought this earlier,
What is
but
this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
was my thought
Here I
right?
go.
I thought this earlier,
I'm
but
sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura began to quietly examine her
Be
body.
sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
Yep.
What is it? Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's life form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
Is what?
a boy.
So my initial thought was that.
So she is actually a he. Interesting. Thank you
Ooh.
for confirming this fact.
This changes some things.
Real quick. They immediately start referring to Chihiro as he now. And Aaron brought up that they're misgendering her based on things. And that's incorrect because if you actually play through all of Chihiro's free time events, he will get very mad if Makoto continues to call him her after he finds out, because he wants to be known as like he wants to be a guy. But they go over this in the case as well. But
I see.
he wants to be known as a guy and addressed as a guy. He just doesn't correct people when they think that he's a girl because he's weak.
Got it.
You're joking.
So it's
right?
it's not like incorrectly
Wouldn't
gendering
joke
or
about
offending
this.
Okay.
offending him, I promise.
Okay, so he's dead.
Then it's really true?
This changes some things. But
You have no idea how hard I had to try to make sure I didn't accidentally say he when talking about Chihiro.
Chihiro was a guy?
he still doesn't fully make sense.
Oh,
though.
what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Yeah, it's because you knocked us out unconscious, and I don't want to know what you did with us in that time.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
There, nice.
Yep.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, he was on fire! I wish I had killed him!
Oh. Well, at least I know it wasn't you. So it was Byakuya. Okay. I'm still on track. Okay. I was worried that because he was a boy, it might have been you. Thank God. I've never been so happy it wasn't a serial killer for once.
Yes, that certainly does make things
So
much
now,
more exciting.
I know exactly what happened. You had to break the handbook, didn't you, you motherfucker? Because you couldn't let anyone know what happened at the crime scene. That's the thing. I'm so happy this is coming together because you thought you were so perfect. We get to build this tightly interwoven little thing. You probably have Leon's handbook too. You had to take it away because if someone had known, they would have gotten away with it. if someone had known that Leon's handbook was also there are 4 handbooks that would have been suspicious. You had to take one away and put the broken one in. So that way no one could tell on to confirm if it was Leon's or not. That's really clever. And you're a bitch.
Now let's
And just for good measure, you're a bitch.
Back to the courtroom and get.
Okay. I thought that earlier, but I didn't really think much of it at the time.
I watched it cross your mind and I went, don't say it, 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 don't say it. Because if you didn't say it, I didn't have to react to it.
Yeah. But I definitely, so you knew I was thinking that earlier. Mm-hmm. Because I always like am very...
You mumbled something, and I can't remember what it was. I'll put it in here.
Yeah.
What you mumbled. I was like, oh fuck, no.
But I didn't think much of it at the time, because at the time I thought that he had taken Leon's handbook. So I thought he had just gotten in that way. But I didn't think about the fact that he was he.
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind...
And they'll go over why he dresses the way he does.
We've all just
in these.
learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy.
Thank you for the
Let's
recap
pick
game.
up from there.
Okay.
Yes, well.
Does this mean I have to voice
I don't know
Chihiro from
his
now on?
reason for hiding it, but the fact is,
You will
Chihiro
not take my
was
baby
not
from
a
me.
girl, but a boy.
Oh man. Byakuya, you're even more of a dick. You killed a bro!
You killed a broski!
How dare you! You killed a Backstreet bro. Oh, you're gonna fucking die and you know I want it that way. Tell me why. I'm so happy I sang that when I found Chihiro's body now. Oh my god. I shouldn't be laughing this
Because
hard.
the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Exactly.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes.
Yeah, but the
that
bear
would be
knew,
true.
dude. Stop trying to defend yourself here.
The bear knew.
Of course his handbook
Byakuya,
said he was
the
a
bear
boy.
knew.
He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
They even had a toolkit in his
So
room.
then, there should be no
Yes.
issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used
Yeah, so now
Sayaka
I
or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
So I am on track. Now I'm on track. I thought it was Chihiro used Leon's handbook, and then Byakuya took Chihiro's to get in. I never considered it was it was sort of a
I
reverse
still
there.
don't understand. the
I
motive
honestly
for moving
never
the body,
thought of that, so
but
the whole time I was just sitting here and I
yes,
was like,
that
how
does
the
seem
fuck?
plausible.
Well, he had to move the body, because if he didn't move the body, he couldn't try and frame Genocide Jill
Well,
in there.
I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Stop pretending you're all smart. You're a goddamn fuck
The
up.
most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
There's still a couple left that I need to point out, and I get to point out exactly
Okay,
why
well,
you fucked up.
connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Can you refute this point?
Very interesting.
Oh my
This
god.
has become very interesting.
I just want to
indeed.
vote for him, but I also want everything, little detail, this to be torn to shreds before we vote. Because if we don't have every detail,
But you have to tear everything to shreds. It won't just let you be like, oh, okay, let's vote.
yeah, I know. But the reason we have to tear every little detail to
Game
shreds is because if I get this wrong, I can't get this wrong.
Game 3 lets you vote, and I think it also... There's something else that it does. It's not about, like, letting you choose when you vote, but there was something else that you brought up earlier that I was like, oh, Game 3 lets you do that, and I forgot to say it.
Yeah, but I have to tear every shred of detail apart, because if it's anyone else, as much as I want him, I need to tear it apart, because there's still something off about this.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Wow, you let the music end. Oh, there it goes.
I do think it's him. I think he moved it to Framer, but he's also smart.
It's just gonna keep going.
I know. That's the problem. I had to think for a moment myself.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like...
That's the problem.
I thought you had a decision, and I was like, no, you have no choice in this matter. It's just gonna keep going.
That's the problem. Is it actually not him? Oh, is this the most disappointing day of my life? I have been so excited about this whole time. But here's the thing.
Was that your neck that just cracked?
No, that was me popping my lips. I was like...
Oh.
No. Here's the thing. Someone overheard the conversation. They could have also attempted the framework. Which brings us to the new issue. Did someone take Leon's handbook to sneak into the boys' room? Again, anyone could go in there. So, you have a new issue. Okay, so I have one suspect ruled out so far. It is not Jill. Jill would not have killed him without her scissors, and Jill also wouldn't have killed him because she didn't know he was a he. So that makes sense. It's not Kyoko because Kyoko. It's not the bros.
It's not the bros.
Better not be the fucking bros. The only person he can point to is Byakuya.
I love it's not Kyoko because Kyoko. What a reasoning.
I don't... I have to assume it's still Byakuya. Byakuya was trying to frame Jill, but there's so many flaws with how it is. I kept pointing out it's him being an idiot, but he's not that stupid. He wouldn't have used his own cord but he also said he never seen it.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I...
Yeah, Makoto's on the same page as me.
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
But who is it then?
But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Now I'm so confused.
He just seems to be too
and after
easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Yeah.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt.
As much as I hate to admit it, he is too smart.
He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it.
He wanted to make the game harder. Because he's a dick. But not a killer.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy.
Stuff you would have known if you were the killer.
If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but...
Those are pretty concrete.
Fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct, for the time being.
We're gonna have to dissect this case a little bit more. Which means... You better be fucking killer.
Correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit.
Then, who is?
I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
So was it
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
He won't curse.
Okay. I'm slightly restricting my the fact that I regret temporary, but I still regret it because you fucking
I find
insane.
it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
Now
unfortunately.
then, if it wasn't me,
I don't fucking know.
knows?
Honestly, I have one guess. The one person who saw where he was going.
Well,
But I don't think I can say that.
for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was
Hero's
clear
like
Byakuya
18
did
steps
it.
behind. He's like, what?
Hero-
I thought Byakuya did it.
Hero, put the pipe away. We're
You're
trying.
like, remember,
we need to focus.
remember,
No,
Chihiro's
I'm
a
with
guy.
Dakota.
And Hero's like,
If there's
wait,
any doubt whatsoever,
what?
we need
When
to
did we
explore
learn
every
that?
possibility. Because if we're wrong,
He's still back on
we all
Genocide
die
Jill.
here.
Yeah. Honestly, I think he's just now realizing Mondo and Taco are bros now.
That's true.
He's that far
Very well
back.
then. I'm with you too.
Wait, Chihiro's dead?
Alright.
Like, it just all starts to hit him.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
No.
No.
Listen, his mind is so far gone, you can pretty much put anything in there now.
Alright, we still have a decent amount of
What
this
am I,
case
an
left.
ant or something?
Yeah.
But we have just enough that I think if we do the rest of the case and the execution, it'll be a perfect episode next time. So next time, we're needing the blind.
Yucky, you got fucking lucky. I'm so disappointed.
You have no idea. Every time that I went into the bathroom, I just kept talking to the cat. I kept picking her up and going, he has no fucking clue, he has no fucking clue, and then putting her down.
There were so many mistakes, and I just pushed it off, but they were too rookie-ish for someone who knew every fucking detail of that case. God damn it.
Alright, we'll have some non-celebratory cookies, and then we'll be back.
No, we're gonna keep this case going. Those cookies can sit for a bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
You could eat some of them while we wait for the thing.
No, I have to. We're not celebrating until I catch who killed the bro.
Alright.
This is no longer about killing Byakuya. It's about figuring out who killed my bro.
Alright. Alright. Next time, we're leading the blind.
I'm gonna fucking execute someone.
And we'll get to learn what Chihiro's execution was then.
Yeah.
Laters.
Bye.